Well, it looks like that we're going to start this week out with Pastor TC. Looks like he's getting ready to get up in front of the prayer circle and lead all of the Twin Eagle deer family in a word of prayer for Chris. That's the way he likes to start the week. Now he's going to turn around right there, have everybody bow, and say a few words as we begin another great week at the Eagle. Praise God. I know that I keep showing you this, and you got to be getting tired of looking at it. It seems like the same thing every time, but you know, I don't get tired of looking at it, so I figure if I don't get tired of looking at it, you probably don't either. Forrest is wanting a special meal there. He's coming up. But we'll look at all of what else is out there. Is that fantastic, or is that fantastic? TC, Reverend TC, the leader of the bunch out there, I guess now. And look, there's deer and turkey as far as you can see. I mean, as far as you can see out there. They're clear out there across the road. Turkeys eating in the yard. I don't know. Maybe I've already died and gone to heaven. Maybe I have. I don't know. I haven't met Jesus yet up here, so surely he would come around and enjoy a view like this with me. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All dogs go to heaven, that's what I've heard. I wonder if all deer go to heaven. If they do, we'll find Lucy. That's what I'll do when I get to heaven. So, do you want to meet Peter? No, I'm looking for Lucy. God will probably have Lucy ready for me when I get there. You reckon? I don't know. Wasn't pointing the camera, wasn't looking through the camera. That's Nina. She's got a herd of turkeys around her. Look at that. That is just absolutely... I know you get tired of looking at it, but I don't. I just marvel at it all the time because this is not a normal situation. You don't normally have something like this happen in your yard. All my life I've fed deer. All my life I've had feeders out, and we'd sometimes see 2 or 3 deer in the middle of the night, sometimes see them in the daytime, sometimes pull in and they'd run off. But we have become friends with all of these critters, including those wild turkeys. And many of those wild turkeys, those smaller ones there, those are ones that were born here just this spring. That's a bearded hen right there. Look at that. That's a bearded hen. Look at that bearded hen. Isn't that something? Pretty good beard on that hen. Huh. How about that? I think I've seen her before. But that is just absolutely awesome. Well, it is late in the day and the sun is getting low. Caught me a biggin and I let him go. And will you look at that? I'm telling you, that is just priceless. That's just all there is to it. I say it over and over and over again, but I just can't help myself when I walk out here. This is the circle side, we call it, the prayer circle side of the house. Little Nina, Lucy's only surviving triplet. I guess Ranger could be alive somewhere, we don't know. She loves to lay on the porch a lot like her mama did. She's just not quite as loving as her mama. We raised her pretty much wild. Let her out of the building when she was about 3 weeks old, when she got old enough to jump over go out the door and jump over the board that was there. This didn't take very long at all. But will you look at that? Will you look at that? They're just out there having a good time. I suspect that they're going to be out around the lake here in a little bit. But right now, they're just lounging and having a great time. I fed them just a little while ago. And Forrest, he said, I'm going to lay down right here. I'm just going to lay my head down on the ground. Forrest, sure show off. That's all it is to it. How about some zoomies, Forrest? Are you kidding me? I'm not zooming. I'm sleeping. Well, looky here, baby. You got Forrest waiting on you out here, and I bet you that Nina's with him. They smell grapes. Look at him there. He's waiting for you to come out. You ready to go see him?
No.
You ready to go feed him?
No, be safe.
Okay. Let's see if we can't get in there. Hold that camera up there.
I can't do it.
Yeah. You can do it too. They're waiting on you. Get you up this door. You're all right. Hold the camera. Oh, there went the grapes. This turned into a disaster, hadn't it? They're wet your grapes. They're gonna eat your toe. All right, there we are. Okay, little guys. Nina. We spill some grapes. You have them laying everywhere. You dump the grape bag over. Look at all of them laying on the floor. Hey, come and eat them off the floor. You silly thing. Say, you silly deer.
Time to waste.
He says, I want in that bag. She's not giving you that bag. He's got them laying everywhere. You can eat them off the floor like a deer. He doesn't want to, does he? That's funny. That's funny. Look at all of them here. Here, Nina. Here, Nina. Looky here, baby. Let me in that corn bucket. That's what he wants. Let me in that corn bucket. Looky there. He wants his head in that corn bucket, baby.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
That's what he's trying to do, isn't it? I'm gonna have to pick up all the grapes. I got them laying everywhere. I'll pick them up and throw them out to some of the other deer. Well, this is always a good sight when you have a lot of deer around your deer feeder. And we have a lot of deer around our deer feeder. Absolutely no doubt about it. Bucks and does. Only one baby out there. There's the baby way out there in the distance. That's the only baby that we have. That's a totally wild baby. We have plenty of babies, of course, in the pens. 22 babies in the pens. They're going like crazy. This little guy's getting pretty friendly. He likes to come up and eat with the other deer, and he's getting pretty good size. Haven't been able to get really, really super close, so I can tell if it's a little boy or a little girl. But he is, he's a pretty little girl or a pretty little boy, one or the other. And he likes to come in here and eat with. I'll move around. He gets pretty spooky though. He's watching me there, but he says, I'll run back out there to my mama. I'll slip around and hide behind that feeder. Yeah, he's pretty wild. But he's getting a little bit more used to people all the time. But you see, anytime something moves, something gets a little spooky, he takes off running. He's a very, very spooky little guy. Everybody is enjoying a lot of breakfast this morning. Everybody. Yeah, Miss Nina's been fed grapes and cantaloupe peelings and corn and South Fresh deer food. She's had everything, but she's going to come out here and eat with the deer too. She likes to socialize. She's a tiny little rascal, one of Lucy's babies. She's not a whole lot bigger than that fawn. She weighs a lot more, but she's not a whole lot taller. Forrest, he's just got so much to eat this morning, he's not even going to fool with this thing of eating with the deer herd. He says, I get my food privately and personally. Yeah. He won't keep his nose out, will he? You can't get your head in there and get one, can you? So keep your nose out of here. Tell him.
I tried to tell him.
You tried to tell him? Well, you better tell him again. He's not listening. So keep your nose out, Forrest. Say, I'll feed you. Say, I'll feed you. Come here, Nina. Say, I'll feed you. Gosh, he is so big. He is so big. Oh, Nina's gonna come get her grape, huh? Oh, change your mind. Come on, Nina, you want a grape? Forrest is gonna eat them all. He's gonna be a wino, a grape-o. You a grape-o, Forrest? No? You better get you a grape, girl. You better get you a grape. Forrest is eating them all. He's going 100 miles an hour on the grapes. We'll get his head out of the bag, will he? See this pulling him off the deal? Huh? Is he just pulling them off? What's he doing?
He just pulled them off.
He just pulled them off, huh? Just about a dozen turkeys in the yards this morning. And they are having a nice time out there on the grass. Looks like they're in prison through the bars there, I know. But I am shooting from the inside. If I go out there, they will obviously take off running. As they move down that way, we might be able to get a little bit better shot of them, but I haven't counted, but there's about 10 or 12 there. Two big old gobblers and the rest hens. Some young hens that have got pretty doggone good size. The turkeys are moving a little bit there and going down toward the water. Looks like they're going to go down there and get in the tracker boat and go fishing. Never had a turkey in the boat fishing with me. Lucy used to go fishing with me. She loved to go in the boat. Don't believe the turkeys would love that too much. Pretty good little bunch of wild turkeys right there, though. Summertime, everything is just in a summertime mode. Not too concerned about anything else. The wild turkeys are taming down more and more all the time. And the two big boys, they come around a lot because they like to eat. Guys like to eat. If you feed them, they'll hang around a long time. That's just the way guys are. Any species, from the human species on down, or on up, as I might ought to say. But the turkeys are calming down really, really well. This little flock of turkeys is a couple of big gobblers and a hen or two and a few babies, and they're just really doing very, very good. They got up pretty good size. Now we've got one hen running around. It's only got 3 babies, and they're getting pretty good size also. But that's all she's got is 3. She probably had about 8 or 10. The rest of them got eaten by predators. The worst predator on wild turkey, once they get larger size like these are here, is owls and hawks. That's right, owls and hawks. They can catch them, and they do catch them. They can catch full-grown turkeys. A little small hawk can catch a 11 or 12-pound hen turkey pretty easily, which is about what those are right there, maybe a little bit larger than that. Coons are real bad on the nest. They tear up and destroy an entire nest. The entire clutch of 12 or 14 eggs can be wiped out by a coon in just a few minutes. I've seen the hens fight them almost to the death to protect that nest, but the coons win out in that deal almost every single time. So if you control your coon population, you'll have a lot of turkeys, and which we try to do. We still have quite a few coons, but we control them pretty well. They're a lot easier to control than some of the other predator species. I remember one time down in the South a few years ago, several years ago now, the coons got distemper, and it just went rampant through the entire state of Alabama, and their turkey population just absolutely exploded. Did I say they were getting comfortable around the house? Did I say that? How about laying down taking a nap? That's exactly what those turkeys there are getting ready to do, is those two have laid down. They're going to take them a little snooze, just like the deer do. I guess they've learned from the deer. Pretty soon, they will be out there snoozing in the prayer circle. It's a turkey in the prayer circle right now with the deer. Pretty amazing you do all of that and don't see a deer. But I see deer, they're just not right here. Sweet. You can certainly tell it's summertime. You can certainly tell it's hot. And this is what the deer do everywhere, is they get in some nice They get in some nice shade and gonna lounge around a little bit. You see old Forrest, he's laying down. There were several of them laying down until I came out and started talking. Now, I come out and start talking, they get kind of excited and they think they might be gonna go eat. But they're laying down in the shade. They're over there around the lake. It's a pretty good little herd of deer right there, probably 15 or 20 deer in there. I don't know exactly. Probably 15 or 20 deer there. And they're spending time in that shade. They're down there where they can get the breeze off the lake. It's a little bit cooler. It's really, really nice down here, as a matter of fact, right now. And they're just gonna lounge around through this period of the day right here. It's mid-morning. It's not early morning. It's not noon yet, mid-morning. The deer have eaten quite a bit. They've been feeding all morning, and you can see there's just a lot of deer scattered out down there. Little baby deer getting pretty good size. They're enjoying the wind. They're enjoying a little cool. We got a little cool breeze coming in. They got some rain just north of here. I don't think we're going to get any rain here at our ranch, but it has got a little bit of coolness in the air this morning. Not much, not much. It's still going to be up over 100 degrees. Heat index today, I think 97 is the actual forecast. But the deer are just kind of getting ready to lounge for the day, getting in the shade. They're feeding a little bit there, but it's going to be another great day in the neighborhood.